What have you seen from him on film? And I don't know how much you guys go head-to-head. Does playing another great player like that kind of bring a little more out of you?
I mean, a little bit, yeah. I mean, obviously understanding how good of a player he is, and obviously you can see it on film and his play. And I was at camp with him this summer, so he was my roommate as well. So I got to kind of know him on a more personal level, and which was cool. And he's a good dude, and I truly have a lot of respect for him. And just talked to him for the week that we were there, and got to hang out with him, and it was cool.
They obviously want to limit your possessions. They're really strong defensively, and then they slow the game down. What kind of a challenge does that possess that maybe something you haven't seen, especially from past Iowa teams?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely going to be different. But I think for us, we still got to just do what we do. Can't let them dictate the tempo or the control of the game, and just for us to take care of the ball and shoot open shots like we've been doing. So.
Did you guys go head-to-head at that camp, or were you teammates for the most part?
We weren't. I don't even think we really played against each other. We were on the same team, but we were both just split. So.
Are you guys kind of like one another as players at all, or polar opposites?
No, I would say so. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I think he probably shoots the 3-ball a little bit more than I do. But I think overall, I mean, he's a great passer, unselfish, knows how to play the game, smart. Like I tried to get on his team while I was there, so I could make his life a little easier, and he could make mine a little easier. Just because two guys that understand basketball makes it pretty simple to win games and to do stuff. So I tried, but I mean, at the end of the day, just watching him and then obviously understanding who he is and where he came from, he can hoop. So
that's Chris Paul, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that experience like for you in terms of measuring yourself against all the people, all the other great guards in college basketball?
Yeah, it was all right. Wasn't a huge fan, to be honest. I thought obviously it's tough playing with 4 or 5 guards on the court, and then you have to play 5-on-5 that way. So I think for me that's probably where I kind of, I don't know, didn't enjoy it the most, just because I'm like, well, it's not realistic. But I mean, at the end of the day, just being able to go there and then compete with those guys and compete with a bunch of different players, and obviously you build connections with people as well. So it was a good time on that aspect of things.
Did you kind of walk away from it saying, hey, I'm better than all these guys, or hey, I still got work to do to make sure these guys know I'm better than all these guys, or what was your kind of takeaway from it?
Yeah, I mean, how I am is it's not a selfish or cocky kind of mindset, but it's more like I always think that I'm better than everybody. Like, why would you not think that as a competitor? Like, I think, like, if you're going to go compete, especially at the highest level, and you don't have the confidence in yourself to think that you're the best, or I don't even know, compete that way, I think that's probably an issue. And for me, I mean, obviously, like, when I was there, it was kind of frustrating because, like, a lot of the people didn't know a whole lot about me or who I was, so they just thought it was that just one short little white dude at a camp. And that's honestly how it felt. And so I felt like a little bit on that part of it and that aspect of things. It was a little frustrating. But, I mean, I think for me, like, it doesn't matter who I step on the floor against or whatever is happening. I'm going to go out there and compete and prove why I'm better than whoever is above me.
Did you put spin on that pass to Fletcher when you stepped through the double team and threw that across the court to Fletcher for the 3? Did you put, like, spin on it, like a change-up?
I mean, not necessarily on purpose. It's more just how it's probably like a little fall through, so maybe a little bit of spin, yeah. But I think I just tried to get it there as quick as I could so he could get a shot off.
Saw that Orlando from Bruno's got the 1-on-1 dual auto. How special is it that that's in your hands now?
No, I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, I reached out to him when I did my first NIL deal at Indy Card Exchange. I think that was like 3 or 4 months ago. And I was just like, obviously he's big in memorabilia and all that stuff and has a lot of connections. So I just reached out and was just like, do you have any like connections or just ways you can point me in the right direction? And he's like, yeah, I got you. Like, I got some stuff for you too. And then obviously we waited like 3 months for us to actually connect and get to that point. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but made it work. And then he actually came before practice. I stopped by and he had some stuff and he was like, hey man, like, check this card out too. And I was like, just like starstruck kind of. And I was like, that's unbelievable. He's like, yeah, well, here you go. I said, well, that means a lot to me. And obviously, like, I've had a relationship with him since my freshman year. So just having that with him, and he just gave me the card. So I think that means a lot and shows a lot who he is too.
It's crazy, all the people in the world to get the 101 to
I know. In West Lafayette, right?
How important is it for you? You're trying to get a ticket stub from the Wisconsin game as well, I believe, which those are hard to come by in this day and age. Why is it important for you to have these mementos and personal collections from your journey?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a cool thing just to have. Obviously, as like it doesn't matter who I am. I think just as a player in general, I think like no matter who you are, like I think it's just cool to have stuff like that, like just have those memories to look back on. And then obviously I just got into the card collecting world and hobby. So like for me, like it's like a thing that has value. And obviously like me, it's a personal thing that I've accomplished, and then to have that on top of added value, and then to get that graded or whatever, and then keep forever. I mean, I think for me, it's just one of those things just to look back on and be like, all right, like those memories, like going to Wisconsin, winning, like with the teammates in the locker room after, just like with a great group of guys, and in my senior year of basketball. So,
With collecting cards, are you just looking for personal favorites? Are you like kind of how are you building this collection up?
yeah, it's just mostly personal. Just people who I enjoy and who I like, and obviously got a bunch of Zebo. I got some Jaden Ivey, Caitlin Clark, Steph Curry, Jordan. So like just kind of like the GOATs in my eyes, and then also people that I've had a personal connection with, or people that I like. So.